Hello, everyone. My name is Grace, and I will be presenting with Robert and Ivan. Today, we'll be presenting our solution for Florida's Mission of Mercy, a nonprofit organization that provides free dental care to underserved and underinsured individuals in Florida. Florida Mission of Mercy has provided this valued service for years, and we are proud to be partnering with them to improve their patient management system. The current system is outdated and offline, running on an unsupported open source project. We've identified the opportunity to create a modern web system that's easy to use for volunteers with little training and includes features such as a patient search, event package generation, and real-time client stats. Some of the key requirements we've gathered include a simple web-based UI/UX, patient search by name or identifier, and the ability to update patient information during treatment areas, check-in or out. We've also identified the need for a security by role and data exports for research and analysis problems. To achieve these requirements, we are using ASP.NET Core 6 for our solution architecture, and our web application is hosted on an on-premise server using ASP and SQL Server. We created use case diagrams, ERDs to help us design the system, and we're using entity frameworks for the backend. These are our use case diagrams. One is for patient registration, one is for volunteer login registration, and one is for volunteer patient registration. And these are our package diagrams and class DB diagrams. This is the tech we are using. Now it's time to move on to our product demonstration.
So we're going to start with the patient registration form. At first, all you have to do, this is where you will come if you are a patient and you want to sign up with your forms. You will select new patient and you will start filling out the forms. So all the forms are very interactive. The color scheme follows what FLA-MOM wanted, and it's just a form that basically has checkboxes, radio buttons. For the radio buttons, you can only select one. For the checkboxes, you can select as many as you want. And there are some questions that just have options to skip. So those will hide the questions that the patients need to skip. So that way, if they just so happen to press skip and still select options, it's just not possible for that to happen. So as Robert here finishes the form, when he selects submit form, it'll simply just return a unique patient ID that is unique to every single patient and is checked against the database before being displayed. And here's the unique patient ID.
Now let's go into our login page and registration page. Registration, you will enter in your email. Now you will enter in a unique password that you will remember, and you will confirm the password. Once registered, it'll automatically take you into the site.
Okay, and once you're in the site, this is the volunteer management system. So we have a few options here. So once a patient completes pre-registration and has their unique ID that they've been given, they will then come to a volunteer at a help desk and give that patient their ID. So once a patient supplies their ID, for example, here, the patient is marked as successfully registered, and we can attach a name to that patient if we'd like to. If we go back, we do have some validation here. So if we enter in an ID that's not valid, it will alert the volunteer so the patient can double check that ID and make sure that they supplied the correct one. Okay, we also have a turnout report here, which shows the number of patients that have completed registration, as well as the number of patients that have actually shown up to the clinic and been fully registered by a volunteer, and a turnout rate on the far right. We also have a patient demographics report, where right now it's just an example with just one of our 30 dimensions that we collect on patients, and it shows the response rate for each of those dimensions. So you can see 11 patients who have registered say that they consume cigarettes. You can also download this patient data as a CSV and view it in Excel, and then feed it to programs such as Tableau or Power BI for more robust data analysis. Okay. And I believe that's everything. Those are the key features of our system. So we want to thank FLA-MOM and our mentors for giving us this opportunity and for giving us guidance along the way. Thank you.